Capricorn, welcome to your love reading for January to February the 15th. So it's the 15th of January to the 15th of February, that 4-week period for 2018. Happy New Year to all of you. I hope you've had a wonderful start to the year. This is a general love reading. If you would like a personalised reading, please follow the link below and you can book a reading that is specific to you. So this is a general reading. So we will start with, first of all, I've laid out some cards for you. The first card I get for you is the Eight of Swords, and what my guides are telling me, what the information I'm getting for you with the Eight of Swords is that you have been there's been decisions for you to make. So this is generally for all Capricorns that there's decisions that you've had to make that have been difficult, so that it's an inability to move. I feel like there's an inability to move forward. There's an inability to make those decisions, to decide what it is you're wanting. If you're in a relationship, there's a reassessment, there's a decisions that need to be made within that relationship. Whether you work at it and take it to the next level. Some of you are going to be looking at the relationship and deciding that you're feeling trapped, you're feeling caught up in a situation where you are not being able to flourish, to grow, to find out who you are, to get your individuality going, so that there's that decision and choices that you need to be making here. For those of you that are single, it's about, I feel like there's been things in the past that you're thinking about. I feel like you're thinking about it, going over them, and it's sort of getting you stuck a little bit. It really is about releasing things that have happened in the past, releasing them so that you can move forward. Because this stuckness, this cage, this prison that you've sort of put and that's, metaphorically speaking, that you've put yourself in is self-created. And so it is up to you to make that decision to release it and to move it forward. I also want to say to you, for some of you, you need to find your voice. You need to find your voice. You need to find strength in who you are and who you can be, and really speak out about what you want. So for those of you that are in a relationship, it may be time to really talk things through, communicate and work out where you are, what you're wanting from this relationship, where the relationship's going, taking it to the next level, making sure that you grow together. For those of you that are leaving a relationship, it's about really giving yourself voice, giving yourself the courage to break those barriers and to have faith in yourself. For the singles, it's about reviewing what's gone on in the past. Understand that it's not a pattern that is necessarily going to continue. It's up to you whether you release it or whether you're going to hold on to it, and those patterns will continue. So it's about enough time's been spent reviewing, and it's about releasing it, letting it go, and moving on to the next level. So this review time is really going to be very important. The next card you've got here is the Prince of Cups, and that's in reverse, and that's a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. It can be a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio, male or female, or someone that has those qualities. It's someone that's young. For some of you, it's going to be a child, a member of the family, a young person. For some of you, it's going to be someone that you're involved with, or you're considering, you're thinking about getting involved in this relationship. So if you're single, or you're with someone that you've met recently and you may be thinking about, will we take it to the next level? So it's something that you're seriously considering. It's not something that, oh yeah, it feels good, let's just do it. there's thought involved in there, and it could be these memories that you're bringing in from the past that is colouring what's going on here. If it's a young member of the family, if it's a young person, it could be someone that and love means love relationships with a particular person. It's also love connections we have with people in our lives, and so it's about this young person that seems to me to be a little bit confused about choices and decisions that they need to make, life choices, where to from here. They're a little bit stuck, so they need some assistance from you, talking things through. And I want to say to you, try and listen to their side of things, listen to their concerns, listen to the doubts that they have, so that it's going to allow you to move that forward. Help them through that period, okay? For those of you that are single, it's about meeting someone, and it's in the initial stages of meeting this person and thinking about, what do I want from this? It's going to bring up a whole lot of things for you if you're single, bring things up from the past, and it's time to release them, deal with them, and move on with those. So that's an interesting card. Your next card is the Five of Pentacles, and it seems to me that you do move on from it. You do make your decisions. You do make your choices, and they're choices for you that are about new horizons. They're about new beginnings. They're about looking beyond your situation and really considering what it is that you want. What do you want to do? For those of you that are in relationships, there's some sort of a holiday or a getaway or a trip away to reconnect, which is really, really, really good. For those that are single, it's about thinking about your future. Okay, it's looking at where you've come from and moving those hurts and emotions and betrayals, and moving that all on and seeing the future for what it holds, for what's out there for you, because there's a lot out there for you. There's a lot of new things for you to discover. There's a lot of new things for you to do and bring in. So there is opportunities there. There is opportunities there if you choose to take those on. Okay. So you're going to have this need to move on as far as a relationship goes. I want to find someone. I want to reconnect. I want that future. I want what's out there for me, because it certainly is out there. If you're single, get out there, socialize and mingle, because there's the energies out there. Make the decision. It's all about choices and decisions. And if you make that decision and that choice to go out there and to move forward, if you're starting a relationship, there's that opportunity for new beginnings, new horizons, to take that relationship further. If you're looking for a relationship, perfect opportunity to get out there and mix and bring in the relationship that you're wanting. Call it in for you. If you are in a relationship, in a committed relationship, there is for some of you, there's a getaway, there's a holiday, there's a time to taking the time out to reconnect, to strengthen the relationship and to grow from it, which is really exciting. Okay, the final card that I've got for you is the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups is a clear indication that by the end of the month, you're going to look back and think, wow, well, in the beginning of the month, I didn't know, what a contrast. In the beginning of the month, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was stuck. I had to, release things, unbind, make my own choices. It's like you haven't had an opportunity to make your own choices for such a long time. By the end of the month, it's all going to be working for you. So things are you'll be surprised how quickly things start to move on once you've made that decision to bring these things in for you, how quickly the universe will come in and bring those things in for you. Now the thing is, if you stay home and sit on the couch and watch TV and just feel sorry for yourself, nothing's going to change. This is the energy that's here for you from mid-January to mid-December, and it is up to you, personal responsibility, to actually utilize it, to get out there and to mix and to bring in what it is you want. Because with this card, the Ten of Cups, it is about having a bright future. There's the energy there for that, to bring it in, to create what it is your heart desires. It's all out there for you to call in and to create. I've pulled one extra card for you here, and this card for you is about we are here in this plane, in this dimension, to learn lessons, and we have free will, and so it is about balancing what's going on in your life so that you can make your choices and decisions, because ultimately those choices and decisions are yours, which will then have a bearing on the direction your life is going to take. And so are you making decisions because you're manipulated or somebody else is pulling the strings? That is, you're trying to please somebody else. Or are you making those decisions because you are wanting a particular outcome? You are wanting the material security. You are wanting someone in your life, whether they're good for you or not, because you don't want to be alone. Why are you making the decisions that you're making? So it's really up to you. Only you know what's good for you. Only you know what's going to work for you. And it's about thinking about those things, thinking about the motivation of why you're making certain decisions. And that's going to come up for you in the month of January. So I hope that that's been beneficial for you. I hope that helps you with your creating your environment to bring in a relationship, to bring in the love you are seeking. And if you're in a relationship, to strengthen it and move it on to the next level. Take time out and communicate. Okay,